What's happening, La Familia? We back in here with another crazy one, man. I'm talking about absolutely crazy, out of left field, reported by a Double XL magazine. Man, I'm sitting on my phone. I get a report from Apple News. I ignore it. And then while I was ignoring it, I see Fredo Bang, man. I had to tap on it and see what's going on and why he was on Apple News. You know, they normally got crazy stories that pop up when it comes to my phone, like mad situations that go on in the media. Y'all know that type of stuff, man, like crazy stuff, man. So when I click on it, I see Fredo Bang name attached to YNW Melly and YNW Melly's case with the situation that he's in there right now on. Now let's go ahead and read this story because, man, it's definitely crazy. Fredo Bang refuses to answer prosecution's questions about YNW Melly case. What? Man, they tried to give Fredo the rat, didn't they? Fredo Bang refuses to answer questions about his knowledge of events surrounding the YNW Melly case during a pre-trial conference from the South Florida rapper's up-and-coming double murder trial. According to court documents obtained by Double XL on Wednesday, June 15th, Judge Andrew L. Siegel denied the prosecution's motion on June 6th to force Fredo Bang, born Frederick Givens, to give answers about the case. And rightfully so. The judge is supposed to do that. That's against his Fifth Amendment right, which is the right for him not to incriminate himself, his right to have legal counsel present in the room during the talks with investigation, and also the right just to remain silent overall. But let's keep on reading. The decision came after Fredo declined to answer certain questions based on attorney-client privilege and his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. Y'all see? That's what I was just saying. Hey, and I promise y'all, I have not read this story. I only seen the headline, clipped it, and then came on here to talk to y'all about it, man. I have not read none of it. I don't know what is to come, but it seemed like Fredo knows the law and he knows what his rights are. Y'all gotta know that anytime y'all dealing with any type of criminal activity or anything that could get you in trouble with the laws, man, y'all gotta know what these people can do to you and what they cannot do. But let's carry on. It says, court records show that the state even offered Fredo immunity. Oh my goodness. They try to give him immunity on his own case to drop the ball on YNW Melly. For the ones who don't know what immunity means, it just means that they are going to give him a free pass, a free walk. He does not have to worry about anything. They're going to let that one go just for him to drop a ball on this case. And that shows that they don't have enough on YNW Melly. But let's keep on reading. We're going to come back to that. For Fredo immunity, prosecution in Florida, if he were to divulge what he knows about the case. If y'all don't know what divulge means, that just means expose. That means to let be known what he knows. So basically, overall, they was going to give him a free pass if he was to go ahead and rat on Melly. Let's keep going. Prosecution believes YNW Melly called Fredo Bang shortly after the murders of 20-year-old Chris Thomas, aka YNW Juvie, and 21-year-old Anthony Williams, aka YNW Sack Chaser, on October 26, 2018. Melly is being accused of carrying out both Juvie and Sack Chaser's killings. Legal documents show that the prosecution in the Melly case wanted to question Fredo about the events of that night, including where Fredo was on the day of the killing. If Melly did indeed request the Baton Rouge, LA rapper pick him up, if Fredo actually picked Melly up, and verification of phone numbers and identities of certain people who were presented at the home on the night of the shooting. It then says Double XL has reached out to Fredo Bang attorney, Demika Davis, who provided the following statements. I am representing Mr. Frederick Givens in the state of Florida versus Jamal Demons, Davis told Double XL. I represented Mr. Givens in the capacity of him being a witness. He was not being charged with any crime by the state of Florida. Mr. Givens has exercised his right to remain silent. Solid. And the court ultimately granted Mr. Givens the request. Mr. Givens does not intend to cooperate with the prosecution of this case, but Mr. Givens will fully comply with the law, both state and federal law, We do wish Jamel Demons all the best, and we are hoping for a fair and impartial outcome in the resolution of this case. Solid. Fredo kept it solid, kept his mouth shut, and did what he was supposed to do. Absolutely did what he was supposed to do. Don't give them nothing. You don't know nothing. Yeah, y'all might have phone call records of us actually speaking on that day, but that does not mean that that man was around the situation when it happened. See, Melly is innocent. You know what I'm saying? So that phone call means nothing. You know what I'm saying? That means absolutely nothing. He did what he was supposed to do. Now check it though, right? Because this is the reason why I tell y'all, stop talking on these phones. Stop what you do on these phones, because they can always go back and backtrack and figure out what you had going on any date. On any date. See, people from my era, see, we understand, you know what I'm saying? We understood that talking on phones was a no-no. Talking on the internet was a no. The internet has always scared me since the beginning. I'm still at the point where I don't even like smoking online. I'm still nervous about that. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know, that certain MJ is legal in every state, I won't even put none of that online. I don't want nothing to do with any type of criminal activity when it comes to the online. I don't play the games with these people. And y'all get way too comfortable doing what y'all do on this here internet. But see, Fredo did exactly what he was supposed to. See, the prosecutor felt like Fredo knows something because Melly called him 20 minutes after the situation supposedly happened that Melly is supposed to be attached to. You know what I'm saying? But that was just a business call. You know what I'm saying? He was calling Fredo because he was leaving the studio. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. That could have been what that was. Melly is innocent. You know what I'm saying? They don't have anything to prove this man to be guilty. They don't have anything to prove him to be guilty. So they trying to get Fredo to come and flip. Basically trying to tie him into this and say that he's an accomplice by coming to pick up Melly after the phone call that was given and say, you know, that he knew something. He knew more information about the overall situation, man. They tried to literally pull a bamboozling move. The judge seen right through it and did what he was supposed to do under the law. Now, I do feel as though that other situation that happened in Miami has something to do with this overall situation as well. You know, as far as the immunity thing, I'm sure they try to offer him a free pass on that because I know y'all remember the situation. I'm telling y'all, they tried to swindle him for his situation that occurred that they trying to attach him to. I'm speculating right now because I believe that, you know, they're still trying to attach that situation that happened in Miami with YB to Fredo. You know what I'm saying? So, and whatever other small cases he had, but most importantly, the suspicion that they have in the case with YB and the person that end up losing their life. You know, the videos they have of, you know, Yoshi riding around with that cater, you know, near the incident or in Florida during the time that all of this stuff took place. You know what I'm saying? Them finding case. They're trying to tie those two situations together and bring down the heat, man. It's the same tactic they always use, man. They always use the same tactic, man. Fredo did exactly what he was supposed to do, though, man. He did exactly what he was supposed to do to the T. And that ain't gonna do nothing but help. And I'm telling y'all, man, don't be surprised if y'all see YNW Melly be free, man, because they're trying to pull all the cards they can. All of their evidence is circumstantial. They don't have any rock hard, solid, clad evidence. And y'all gotta understand that a murder case is without a doubt. It is without a doubt. And I love the fact that his attorney put at the end that we will comply with both state and federal laws. You know what I'm saying? We only gonna work within our means of the law. The law gives us a right to remain silent. We don't have to involve ourselves or incriminate ourselves in any situations that have to do with any other cases that y'all have going on. If we are not a suspect, we are not a criminal in that case, and y'all don't have anything on us, we absolutely, positively do not have to give y'all any statement whatsoever. Make the law work within the means of the law, because that's the problem with the police and the feds. They tend to work outside of the law. They was gonna try to scare tactic him into making a statement on YNW Melly, man, and Fredo seen all through that, man. Fredo seen all through that, man. And that's why, man, I hate to say it, but having prior history with the law when you young, man, little run-ins and stuff, man. Understanding what you can and can't do, what you can and can't say, which is really don't say nothing, but knowing the law and how it works, man. Fredo knowing that he had a Fifth Amendment right to not incriminate himself, that helped him in the long run. You know what I'm saying? It helped him in the long run. Absolutely not agree to nothing. Just say, I'm not going to test anything. I'm not going to say that I was on the phone with him that night, and I'm not going to say I wasn't. I'm just not going to say anything. Y'all can assume whatever it is y'all want to assume, but as far as me giving y'all something, only thing y'all going to get is my name is Frederick Givens, and that's it. That's it, man. I love this, man. I had to give this one to y'all because y'all all know, man, the allegations that been placed on Fredo's name by Scrappy and the whole snitching allegations that came out like a year or two ago, man. That was a whole big thing. And you still got 4K Trey fans who pop up calling the man a rat. You still got certain opposition who try to take jabs at him, call him a rat. But as you can see, that man is clearly not ratting on nobody. Fredo could have easily did this, you know what I'm saying, and got immunity. Beat that. If he's not gonna rat when his life, it depends on it. What makes you think he gonna rat whenever his life does not depend on it, and it's a situation that has nothing to do with him? And that's the reason why Scrappy never came back with no official paperwork. They all came back with numbers that did not match and said, oh yeah, that was Fredo's number back then. Come on, man. This man is not ratting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a good judge of character, man. And my judge of character shows me that Fredo is really a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? Of course, every man, we done did dirt. We got people out there, you know, when you run in the streets, man, you got your grimy days. You got people out there who might say, you know, you did some foul stuff, you know, being out there in the streets. But as far as ratting, that's the number one rule. You know, when you a real one and you coming from that lifestyle, you know not to move like that. You know what I'm saying? We know that from an early age. You know, a real one. You know that from an early, you know, when you a kid. You know what I'm saying? Mama told you in the household, stop tattletelling. So we knew that from an early age. Ratting was not allowed. You know what I'm saying? We might have did some stuff like double back and break into a broad house that we was knocking down, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. Or book a dude that we rocked with that wasn't really the homie, you know what I'm saying, but he had something and you end up booking him or whatever. You might have did something like that, you know what I'm saying? Or knock one of your homies broad from the hood who wasn't really your day one partner, but he was a partner that was, you know, you seen every now, something foul like that, but not no real extra out foul stuff like ratting on somebody, man. So I had to put this story out there, man. Shout out to Fredo Bang for keeping it solid. Free that man YNW Melly. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this entire situation. Y'all, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell icon, turn post notifications on all, and y'all already know. Peace and blessings, kings and queens. I'm out. Believe it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.